This is PC Gamer Radio, and today we are doing a special where I sit down with our host Lipstickpaddy and ask him all about the news yesterday on Microsoft buying Zenimax Media Bethesda Softworks for $7.5 billion. So, Lipstickpaddy, are you ready?
Yeah, come on then, narrator, what have you got for me?
Well, what are your first thoughts about this?
Well, we're 24 hours from it, and my opinion still holds from yesterday. That is mega exciting! Oh my god, it's so exciting that Microsoft have done this. Just relax, Lipstick. I need to relax.
Well, what do you think about the claims of Microsoft trying to get a monopoly on the gaming industry?
A monopoly on the this is ridiculous to say that. Absolutely ridiculous. A monopoly. A monopoly is when you have 100% of the market. And Microsoft don't have that. They'd have to own all of Nintendo, all of Sony, all of EA, all of Ubisoft, all little companies, medium work companies. Oh my, they're nowhere near a monopoly. It's ridiculous. Who said that? Who said that? Don't care who said that, they're idiots. Well, what else have you got for me?
Well, people are saying that Microsoft are going to change the gaming landscape as it is.
Well, hang on a bit. Microsoft? If you go to the Microsoft website, they've not even got listed that they've bought Zenimax. It's not even a priority news item. This is an Xbox purchase. It's been purchased for Xbox, not Microsoft. What's all this buzz about Microsoft? It's an Xbox thing. It's a completely different division of Microsoft. You need to see Microsoft as an umbrella term at the top, and Xbox is below. That's what I'm saying about that. And this is mainly talking about Netflix, isn't it? People thinking that Microsoft are going to do a Netflix, changing the landscape with Netflix. This is a good deal for peeps. You know, this is, was it $15 to get access to all of these games? It's telling me that's not a good deal for the consumer. If anything, the landscape is changing for the positive, not the negative.
Well, what do you think about people saying that Elder Scrolls series and the Fallout series is not going to be coming to the PS5?
Yeah, that's a possibility. And really, Sony are in trouble anyway. They're in financial trouble. If you're following what the company's been doing for the last few years, showing what they've been showing at CES every year, less and less technology. For me, the PlayStation 5 could be the last console from Sony. That's just a way outside prediction. Everything could turn around with companies and all that jazz, and we're talking PS6 could be 5-8 years away. We don't know where Sony are then, but these games not coming to PS5 is a massive blow to people getting a PS5. And for me, it'd be like, don't buy a PlayStation, get a PC. You go on PC, you get your PlayStation games eventually on PC, and you can still get the Game Pass on PC. It's the perfect battleground to go to the PC.
Well, do you think this is Microsoft's Disney moment?
Microsoft's Disney moment. This is all talking about Disney getting Star Wars and destroying Star Wars with the poo-poo movies, not my opinion, and putting, leftist ideas in, the LGBTQ plus movements in the Star Wars franchise and all that nonsense that people are talking about. Just a quick aside on Disney. The Mandalorian was top-rate television. It really was. I'm looking forward to that. But so it's not comparable. It really isn't. Stop calling it Microsoft. Xbox, what they've been doing when they buy companies in recent years, they have left them their independence, but have asked them, priority one, what would you like to do to your game if you had more time and budget? Because Microsoft will say, delay the game. Here's the budget, you do what you want. You want a mocap studio? You come down to Microsoft. We've got everything there. And this is fantastic. I mean, look at Fallout and the Elder Scrolls series. For years and years angered me that they've not updated the technology in talking. When you're talking to a character, it's so the same as like Oblivion. So, you know, if Bethesda can't put their resources towards upgrading the talking in conversations, then at least Microsoft can come in and say, we want you to do this because it will make your game even better if you can get up there to Mass Effect style conversations, pushing the barrier to Dragon Age standards, pushing your barrier way above what we have now into the next gen. This is going to be all great. This is going to be all great because Microsoft really want to push the next gen. They really want to push it out there. Next gen costs money, and even on these AAA projects that Bethesda and ID Software and the rest of the Zenimax team's franchise, yeah, they need these massive mocap studios. They need professional actors coming in to really sell this experience. The video game industry is going into a new era, a new golden age with this next gen. And with the brass bucks of Xbox behind these AAA games, they can bring on celebrity voices into these games. Can you imagine your Elder Scrolls series with professional actors, you know, with a massive range of actors? Oh my god, Skyrim, when you go and meet all the leaders of each clan, it's the same voice actor doing them all. Oh, it's so immersion breaking. Look, if these teams have a bigger budget, it's going to be for the better. And trust me, it's going to be great if you're within the Xbox sphere, and that includes PC in that. So, all good. Narrator, anything else? Well, this one, I know what you're gonna say, but Microsoft's past games for Windows Live and their DMA protection. Yeah, Microsoft have got a shaky experience on the PC, but you know, it's not the Windows Store anymore, is it? If you look at it, it's the Microsoft Store, not Windows Store. So they're getting past all that, and if you've got Game Pass anyway, it's running in a window in it, so it's, you know, it doesn't really matter. If you've got Game Pass on PC, it still works as intended. You're still getting your Xbox experience from it, and it's still great. So yeah, less of the Microsoft, it's more Xbox this story, and PC. Well, this is such a fleet of first-party AAA games Microsoft have, but where does this leave Nintendo? Nintendo? Look, for years I've been saying the Nintendo console needs to die, and they need to bring their games out on all these other consoles. And look, if they want to do a handheld like the Switch and just have it as a handheld Switch, that's fine, but you know, get your games on all the other platforms, because you're denying that experience. And you know, we want to. Can you imagine Mario on Game Pass in the future? It should be, definitely should be. You know, it's like they are creating games in a walled garden. Don't want you to experience all their creativity unless you buy in with the console. That stinks, it really does. You know, the PC is agnostic when it comes to platforms, and Nintendo should be bringing their games to PC, period. Narrator? Yeah, well, Sony, with Sony's AAA games, they really shore up them, didn't they? Give them more time and access. So I do agree with what you're saying about these games are going to get better.
I absolutely do, but do you think friends that have, been together on the Sony platform, on the Sony, they've got all their friends list, do you think they will not leave their camp? Well, it's similar to the MMO community, the die-hard community that might stick with it. But at the end of the day, if World of Warcraft wasn't bringing out expansions that were exciting and keeping people interested in World of Warcraft, the whole of the community would have moved on to the next MMO. And we have seen communities gone from WoW to Final Fantasy. We have seen communities go from WoW to Guild Wars 2. Communities move around, but they'll always go back to something if there's something pulls them back there. But if Sony's AAA first-party titles are thin on the ground, they're as often as Nintendo first-party titles, then if you get a Sony, you're going to be limiting your experience. All this is about, you need to change your paradigm when it comes to gaming, and you need to completely change your company if you're a Sony fanboy. Simple as that. You need to look at what your experience, your money's going to give you, right? So yeah, there you go. Best choice, go to PC. Well, I think that wraps it up. And one thing to note, though, is I was looking at the Microsoft page, the Xbox page, the Zenimax page. Nothing reporting this news. It was like this news was only brought up with the hardware and gaming channels out there. I completely agree. This was fanned up by the press, not fanned up by Microsoft or any of that. And even if you go to Zenimax page, has not upgraded the news like a year or something, so they were already getting ready to pass the reins over to the company. And there you go. And anyway, today you can pre-order your Xbox, ready to rock and roll. And the Xbox is all positive going towards the launch of the Xbox, and the PlayStation 5 is still keeping secret and keeping a really strange marketing concept going forward. But anyway, there you go. Another nail in the coffin for Sony. What can I say? Well, thanks for your time, Lipstickpaddy. It's been a pleasure as always. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I've been the narrator. He's been Lipstickpaddy. Yeah, and thanks for watching, peeps. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now. Well, thanks for watching. And if you remember, you can please subscribe and like the video. And don't remember, you can also hit the bell for notices on the channel. Yeah, we've also got a Twitter you can see on our banner, so check that out too. So take care and bye-bye.